Hey, Nick, stop it. Don't be like that. Hey, Nick. Hey, Anki. So what we're going to do today is we are going to watch the funeral. We've been watching this case since it started. Hey, Gemma. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and watch this funeral. Let me get it pulled up here. I know you all have been watching it also, and I know that you're wanting to watch this. So it's a sad day for sure. And so here we go. Hello, nobody special. Money Rig, good morning. Let me take the mute off. Whoa. Hey, West Haven. Is her funeral open to the public? Yes. 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 It is. So there's a lot of people. They've got a lot of police escort out there already. They've got a lot of police escort out there already. They've got everything coordinated off. And so what they're doing right now is they're just allowing everybody to come in. This has been going on now for a couple hours, but now we're getting closer to the, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Crystal, wow. Hey, good morning. Sticks, good morning. And so it's a very sad day. You're going to see a lot of family members come in. Thank you very much. Yes, everybody share this out. We are watching WFLA. And it's good to see you again, Crystal. I didn't figure it out. Why couldn't you watch streams, babe? Get a hold of me on Twitter, babe, so I can so that I can make sure it's you, okay? And then I'll mod you back up. Yeah, it's a real sad day. Yeah, it's very sad. I know, right? Right, Crystal? Hey, Sticks, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. Let me see. Let me get up here. My restream for some reason is not working. So hang on. Let me minimize this and then get up and do my restreams. So, whoops. So we get everybody over on D Live too. Sorry, I'm missing everybody over on D Live. Make sure you restream this or you share this out, please. This is Gabby's funeral that we're discussing and going to be watching today. She was such a sweet, sweet girl. Thank you, Texas, you little doll. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. There you go. Now it's working. And then we'll go back over to the YouTube side and pull up that also. Okay, honey, let me look real quick. Let me pull this back up. And so we're just going to mute this while this is playing. I know, right? Hey, C. Marie, cute babies. I saw how you handled them. It was so funny. Let me look over here on Twitter. Okay, great. Thank you. So we are, okay. Okay, you know, nobody, we don't take any guff off of here. Nick, you're a fine one to come in here and tell me about, you know, on how to run a stream and what to do after all the shit you've pulled in your life, after all the dirty shit you've done, pretending you died. You don't have any reason to come in here and start shit with me. Moral of authority. So just sit over there in your own little corner of the world and zip it. Okay, just zip it. Live chat reminder. Good morning, Just a Girl. Good morning, Texas. Good morning, everybody over there on D Live and on YouTube. I basically came in here to fix my printer. I have some things I need to print off today, and this popped up, and we were going to go live at today at noon, and but I just wanted to give you guys a prelude of what's going on and the people that have been showing up. And good morning, Sandra. How are you, honey? Good morning. Talked about it. I'm sure you talked about it, but I saw yesterday that Dog the Bounty Hunter, yes, Dog the Bounty Hunter did show up. And we will be talking about that at noon. He did show up. He does think that Brian is on the Appalachian Trail for some reason, but he did go to their house. He did knock on the door. Yes, rest in peace, Gabby. Yes, thank you. And he did, apparently, I did not see it, but went through their garbage. I don't know if that's true or not. But and then also the search resumes today. And they basically aren't, yeah, dog is helping. Yes, yes. Good morning, Pamela. How are you, honey? So apparently they are looking into possibly of what he left out there in the reserve, what he left, evidence that he might have left out in the reserve. Okay. What that is, I don't know. They're holding their cards pretty close to them. So, yes, Jenny, he lost his own daughter at a young age. Yes, in a car accident. Her name is Barbara Jean. Wait, yeah, movie man. Thank you for that little and I probably did. I'll have to go back and fix that, but thank you. Yeah, there's a video of it on YouTube where dog went to the trash can. Okay. Yeah, okay. I once again I had so much going on yesterday here at the house that I didn't get much done on this case. He will be able to find him. Oh, I do believe when Dog Bounty Hunter. Hey, Mike, how you doing, you little? I'm not even going to go there today. Just in for the fact that I'm watching a funeral and you know, but hello, sweetheart. That's the first time you'll ever hear me say that to you. I know it's hard to believe, Mike, but I'm going to say hello, sweetheart. Yeah, they've got this set up really beautiful. They've got pictures of Gabby all around. And it's just very, very, it is sad, Mike. It really is sad. Yeah. Mike, I'm sure glad to see that you've hung around this circus for as long as you have. I remember when you first came on the scene. Yes, Jenny, many hugs for the family. Yeah. Yeah, John Walsh. I've got a couple tapes from him talking about it. He does not like this Brian at all. Not too many men do. Own a bunch of property in Florida, have the police search for that. I do not know if they own a bunch of property. I've heard that in the rumor mill. I do not know for sure whether or not they do. Now, here's where I'm thinking this whole thing took place. This is what I'm thinking. You know, when he came home, he did mowed the lawn, went for a bike ride. Then his folks decided to go on a 3-day camping trip. Good morning, Lulu. Good for you, Mike. Hang in there. Thank you, Texas. Thank you so much for the ice creams, babe. I appreciate that. They loaded up a camper on the back of a pickup. The three of them went camping. Now, I use that word camping very lightly. Here's what I think happened. I think that this is my first morning cup of coffee, by the way. Clink, 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 clink. Let me take a little sip. I think what happened was that they got him all prepped and ready to go on the run. You can get a lot of stuff in that little camper. You know what I'm saying? Hillbilly says, how do you do something so horrible and go on with life as normal? I'll never understand it. I do not understand a lot of people's minds. I mean, you know, look at YouTube and DLive. DLive's not so bad. YouTube is really bad. Look at the idiots on there that act like idiots. I mean, just look at them. What in their mind think it's okay other than sitting behind a keyboard? You know what I'm saying? People's minds are just screwed up. Truly hope that one day Gabby's family will be able to get full closure. Me too, honey. I don't know how you could even get full closure on something like this, though, to be honest with you. I really don't. This is such a horrific situation. This old gal here likes to be in front of the camera, doesn't she? So anyway, it's really a sad situation. Self-awareness comes from being able to know that when you're hurting people or constantly going out and saying terrible, horrific things to people, such as look at Aggie right here as you talk into a camera. Look at that. Isn't that special? See, these are the kind of people I'm talking about right there. The ones that like to come in and cause problems. It's really a shame. It really is. It really is a shame. Yeah, we do not put up with that. So, Movie Man says Brian's parents coming out and saying they're afraid for their own. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Movie Man says Brian's parents coming out and saying they're afraid their son might hurt himself is clearly them trying to put the idea out there that he is already dead or so cops should stop searching. He's alive. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good good assumption there. People nobody says, because people today have no humanity, no heart, no soul, no remorse. They're just selfish individuals who don't take nothing for their actions because they feel like they're entitled. Absolutely. Hey, Florna, how you doing, honey? Yeah. Yeah, it's just amazing. I'll ask my mods to make sure they take these people out right away. Mike, they're all yours. I have mods on here. I don't know, they're sleeping or something. Crystal. Whoa. Sorry, just a girl. There you go, babe. I don't know why that happened. Oh, you did. Oh, shoot. Ah, that's all right. We got it. You're fine, babe. Exactly. Slipknot said it's best people equal shit. Absolutely. I mean, people are, there. It's great to be behind a keyboard, isn't it? And to talk like that. The sad part about it is here it is. People love this little gal from all over the world. Helped look for, if matter of fact, if it wouldn't have been for YouTubers, her body would not have been found. If it wouldn't have been for YouTubers, there wouldn't have been a timeline of Brian. So, yes, there's a lot of YouTubers that are watching this. There's a lot of YouTubers that care about this. There's a lot of people, period, that care about this. And the ones that go out and try to, minimize what happened to her. YouTube drama community meet and beat the Dana White. Yeah, exactly right. Can we all agree the cops have completely botched this almost every level, hoping the FBI can do some good? Yeah. Yeah. Well, Movie Man, I think what has upset me about this was, when the 911 call came in saying that there was a guy slapping and pushing a girl, and then they stopped them alongside the road. And the YouTube, yes, exactly, Hillbilly. Thank you. And well, Howard Cosell, the sad part about it is you're right here in the middle of it. So you don't have too much to say. Nick, you can keep coming back in. Nick Abbott, you can keep coming back in with all your troll accounts. Just ban them as fast as you can make them. It's no problem for me. And after this, you won't be mentioned. These trolls will not be mentioned. We're just going to take you out. That's just the way it's going to be. But anyway, they that 911 call, and then the police pulled her over. I wish there would have been a little bit more communication between the police department and the dispatch. Because if they would have gotten that, saying that, if they would have understood that this guy was slapping her around, it might not have taken the turn it did. They might have been able to get her some help, but I don't know. I think she was so browbeat and so abused that she was scared to death. I read yesterday that when they got into that confrontation at the restaurant, that she went out and stood on the sidewalk and cried and cried and cried. And he went back into the restaurant and threw a little temper tantrum, you know. Hey, spirit seeker, how are you? Hi. So, hey, cute kitty, how are you? What was this? Yeah, it's so sad. So sad. Right, Mike? Exactly, right? I'm also critical of the fact that cops believe the parents enough to still be searching that nature preserve. He's not, yeah, exactly. You know, this is, personally, I don't believe he's alive. That's my thought. Everybody thinks he's too narcissistic to kill himself. Hello, creative spirit, how are you? I wish she had caused a scene when pulled over and got herself arrested. Maybe then she could have gotten away long enough to get help. You know, here's what I think about that, hillbilly. That's a good way of looking at it. That's a logical way of looking at it. You would think then she'd be able to get out. But through all the years, you know, they were high school sweethearts throughout all of the years. Exactly, movie man. Hey, Yankee, how's it going? How's it going? She had plenty of chances to get away. I believe she was so abused, you know, that I don't think there is talking about him. I don't know what you mean about that, Veg. I don't think anyone there, is talking about him. Trust and believe they are. Yeah, trust and believe. I believe he did. I believe when you're abused, you do get fearful. You do get fearful. So I think in here they were how many thousands of miles from home. And she stated that she hadn't hardly, drove that van at all. He only drove it. So I believe she was scared in the fact that she didn't want to be left. I meant to service her about her, not about him. Right. You got a point there. Hello, Hannibal Banna. Good morning. I tried adding you to that group and it said I couldn't. I don't know why. Hi, yeah, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. So anyway, yeah, today they're continuing the search. Now, when I watched this morning, just waking up, I turned it on and there was a line of people outside in front. And of course, all the reporters, there you go. There you go, trolls. All the reporters and all the news stations that are looking for this for views were there reporting on this also. And the amount of people that were coming in was, unbelievable. There was a long line outside. So now they do have a foundation. And we will be bringing that up today at noon. We'll be going through the Dog the Bounty Hunter and Texas. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. About the van, there is a gun next to the flip-flops. Really, Haya. I was watching the video about the van. Wow. Where did you see that at, Haya? Can you send me a link to that on Twitter? He was controlling her. My sisters were in relationships just like that. I can spot it a mile away. Exactly, right? Thank you, Haya. And then I can look at that and report on that at noon. Like I said, at noon, we'll be going through a lot of what Ghost and I found and Lady Swan found last night. and yesterday afternoon. So we'll be talking about that at noon in all of this. But for right now, we're going to, you know, talk about all these people coming in and out through the memorial service. And thank you, Haya. I appreciate that. By the way, I'll be showing some stuff this afternoon too that I got from Haya, and beautiful paintings. What time zone? Oh, sorry, Pacific Standard Time. Sorry. It's only 9 o'clock here in the morning. But for all of you that have been following this, it's, yeah, that is wild. Hi, Timeless. Keeping up with the latest. It's so hard, Timeless, because there's so much going on. I mean, there's so many reports out there, so many sightings. The groups on Facebook are just loaded with things. It's hard to keep up with all of this. And then you have to go through and find out the facts of, you know, which ones are true, which ones aren't. And it's difficult to do, but you know, these guys are doing a great job. WFLA, I have found, are the best. So, yeah. No parent should have to bury a child. I agree. I think the reason, Movie Man says, I think the reason this caught the public's imagination is because she seems like such a sweet, kind person, full of life, looking forward to the future, and to have it cut off like that, it scares people. Yeah, it really does. It really does. And let me see if I can pull up a, let me see if I can pull this up. Hey, Laced with Lacey. Good morning. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I found a little clip of let me see if I can find it. Kind of gives a little bit of a, hang on. She was just such a sweet soul. Just such a sweet little soul. And so I found this yesterday. So we'll go ahead and play this. This is Gabby at work. Here we go. Such a sweet girl. Hey, Joy Joy. Okay, Haya, you're going to have to text me that, honey, if you could, please. Yeah, it really does, Laced. Just a beautiful young lady. Beautiful. We're going to be watching the memorial. We've been watching it for a little bit now, but that's Gabby. You know, that was Gabby, just a sweet little gal. And let me get back to the memorial. All right. There you go. So here's the memorial. As you can see, there's pictures and pictures of Gabby. Pictures and pictures. I was listening to Hope Paranormal and he got responses from Gabby. Wow. Cool. Yeah, no, you're fine. I just got up myself, haven't even had my first cup of coffee. This funeral home has done an exquisite job with all these photos and everything of Gabby. As you can see, they trail all the way down with flowers, all the way down there on easels. Now, people were kneeling right here. I don't know if that is Gabby right there or not. Oh, it looks like a little video. It looks like a little video. Okay, it's like a walkthrough gallery. Yes. Hey, J Mac. Yes, exactly. It's like a little walkthrough gallery. But they have done, they're setting up the podium now. So we should get something going on here fairly soon. Right now it's noon, their time, 12:05. It's a spot to knee and pray. Yes. Divine Tarot. Hello. Yes, butterflies. Absolutely. It does. It breaks my heart too, Joy. And, you know, it's really a sad situation that, let's see if we're getting any kind of commentary here or anything. And then I'm going to run to the restroom, so I'll be right back, guys. So right now there is no live feed. They've got the volume shut off. So let me see. All right. Okay, they're going to take a little break also. So I'll just, there we go. Good morning, Tony. There you are. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, good morning, Zach. Good morning to anybody else that I missed. Is the funeral home open to the public? Yes. Yes, it is. Everyone have a blessed day. I just wanted to pay my respects. Much gratitude for streaming this for me to do so. Peace, light. Thank you. That means a lot, Divine Tarot. That means a lot. I'm not here for views. If I was, I would be doing a lot more to promote this. And I am not. So, as you can see, God bless her, 22 years old, just starting her whole life. And there's her stepdad we just saw. I sent it to you on Twitter. Did you receive it? Oh, I don't know. Hi, I'm sure I did. I haven't looked. Let me look. Oh, sure. Yep, I just did. I got it. I will definitely look that up for this afternoon, honey. Definitely. Yep. Thank you. Hey, Red Road Runner, how are you? I know it's very, very sad. You know, it's I know you're not I feel you're genuine, but this case has struck us globally. Yes. And something so public, I feel something is to be learned here. Ignore those who don't understand it. Exactly. Thank you, Divine Tarot. I appreciate that. Nobody, it really is. Yep, heart gripping. It is heart gripping. Yes. You know, the sad part about this is people really don't know the depths of what domestic abuse can go. This, you know, I can only speculate. Here's a view from the outside, the lines of people waiting to get inside. When you're in a domestic abuse situation, you feel like there is no out. You feel trapped. Not real good honesty. Going to get tested tomorrow. Please pray I don't have the virus. Oh, absolutely. You know, Plant Man, I don't know. I have not heard that. I do not know. I guess we will find out. They have an empty urn due to the family still having custody. Due to the family still having custody of her body, bless her. They have an empty urn? Really, Lisha? I grew up in domestic abuse, so yeah, I know how devastating it can be. Yes, Joy, it's devastating, just devastating. I did not hear whether or not her body is back with the family, you know, pending the autopsy. As you can see, this lady here in the white, she's talking with the family members that are just below the camera that is doing all this camera work. So yes, the family is there. And okay, Anki said the body has not been returned. It is an empty urn. Thank you very much, Anki, for that. Thank you. Well, yeah, just stay safe. It was posted prior to this. Okay, thank you, Anki. I didn't get that yet. Yeah. Was out in the elements for a while, so I doubt open casket, more than likely cremation. Yeah. Oh, it's just so sad. Just so sad. I hope they find this guy. Justice for Gabby. Absolutely. Thank you, Lisha. I appreciate that. And I thank all of you that, have helped with this case. I really do. I'm not doing this by myself. I've got a lot of help out there. You guys have been helping also. So keep that in mind. You're helping Gabby's family. You're helping find justice for Gabby also doing this. And so it's just not me up here. You guys have been part of this also. Yes, Denise. Thank you. Yep. Fly high, sweet angel. I'm telling you what, this just breaks my heart. Such a caring and loving young lady. It just breaks me up in business. There's a decent chance Brian is watching the funeral services online right now. Oh my God, movie man. That crossed my mind earlier this morning, because they say that in cases like this, that the perpetrator is always or nearby or watching. So I thought of that, You're welcome, Leisha. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in too. It just goes to show you how compassionate you all are. And, look at all the people showing up. It just breaks my heart. This poor family. I cannot imagine what this family is going through, nor would I ever want to live that. Be killed and disposed of like that. Exactly. Disposing her body like she's a piece of garbage. Yeah. It's really sad. Yeah. I hope to God they catch him, and I just don't understand his parents not coming forward and speaking on this and letting know, everything that they know. Now, I don't know. Did oh, if this guy wants to get away, he's fleeing north or south, because surely he can't think you stand an ice cube chance, right? Right? Hang on, let me see what's going on here with this. And that is them. Is it freezing up out there? Nope, here we go. It's them. Yeah. So this is a memorial service for Gabby. I have been also watching her dad's Twitter account, which he's been letting the public know on there everything that's pretty much going on with this service. And they also asked that instead of lieu of flowers, that you send to a organization. Thank you, Yankee. I appreciate that, Kyle. They helped him cover this whole thing off, and they helped him get away. It's disgusting that two individuals can sit there and cover up for their son after he's done such a horrendous thing. Yeah, I agree. Now, then again, you guys, we don't know everything that the FBI and the police know. Keep that in mind. They're not going to let a lot of information go until they have their ducks in a row also. Something like this. Remember also, he, as far as this homicide goes, he is a person of interest still. Just keep that in mind. Also, if the parents know anything, if they've harbored him in any way, helped him get away with this, they can be charged. But not letting the police know where he's at, there's no charges. They cannot charge them, from my understanding. Now, he does have a federal indictment out for him for using credit cards. Okay. Were they Gabby's cards? Probably. He used 2 different cards up to a total of buying goods up to $1,000. Now, keep this in mind also. He supposedly left his wallet and his phone there at his home when he took off to go meditate. So within that $1,000, did he buy a burner phone? Did he know that he was going to take off like this? I don't know. These are just speculations, questions that I have. Okay, Joy. Leisha says, I hope that if he's watching, the FBI finds him that way they won't have the way. Yeah, that's the way he gets busted, right? You do too, Red Road Runner? Yeah. Yeah. He's fleeing, saying, yes, exactly, Texas. Him fleeing says it all, but everyone deserves a fair trial, a presumption of innocence. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I would hope that his parents would do the right thing. They have stayed very quiet throughout this. They have not made any press tapings at all. They haven't answered any press questions. Yankee Kyle, I believe they are. That is my feeling on this. I believe they are. Just from what I've seen. Whether or not they are or not, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know. This is so sad. So sad. I hope y'all are having a good day, and thank you for coming in here. And, I was sitting in my living room and I thought, I'd just go ahead and go on and show you guys what I'm watching also. Because you guys have all been in this. You've all been sharing and trying to help with this also. We've been all in this together. And well, thank you, Red Road Runner. Oh, now Hillbilly. There you go. Hillbilly said his mother may be afraid like Gabby was, right? Been behind all this from the beginning. Yes. Yes. I feel the same way, Haya. Abuse is a learned behavior. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what kind of a childhood he had. You're not hearing much of anything. I do know that he's had some mental health problems. I don't know if he's been on medications or not. And so this is, now there's Gabby's dad and stepdad. The stepfather's in the blue. He's coming around the back right there. And Joseph Patino is right there in the black. that is Gabby's dad. So we're going to get some photographs of Gabby. It looks like the cameraman is going to be taking shots of Gabby. Look at that. Gosh darn, what a beautiful young lady. What a beautiful young lady. This is inside the funeral home. So it looks like here pretty soon they'll be going on for the who's to say he didn't learn how to abuse. Yeah, could be. Stitch, hello. Oh my God, Stitch, bring me some, please, babe. Thank you for sending me all the stuff there on Twitter, by the way, Stitch. They have not gone unnoticed. One of these days you and I will talk on the phone. I've had so much going on here at the house that I've hardly been on the last couple days. And I was so tired and sore. Oh, here we go. We've got vocal. Let me know if you all can hear this okay. And I will stop talking. Cute Kitty, there is a foundation that you can donate to, and I will be doing that at noon. I'll be putting that out. Can you all hear this okay?
Always to smile and treat everybody fine. So she always made well.
Hugs, Mustos.
Always be true. She made fine. Didn't matter. Always treated people with respect. It really didn't matter. She cared. She genuinely cared. That's how people always come up to her and sit and talk. It would take forever to get her out of places, So, it really is just wild to see what is happening. Gabby, growing up, I mean, she always had those blue eyes, right? Those ridiculous blue eyes. You couldn't keep her in trouble. Like you would ground her, and she'd start crying. I fold when I see a lady cry. I fold. The guy cries off there. But if I see, a female cry, especially my daughter, I fold like that. So she'd be crying. She actually would just do that on purpose, just so I would take her off ground. Like, yeah, and it worked. But she was great. I mean, it didn't matter. She always wanted to go out and do stuff, whether it was scuba diving with her, with her uncle, myself, or hiking the Appalachian Trail, surfing sand dunes in Colorado, which, by the way, I'm jealous of. You will see me do that. I'm going to fall a lot, but I'm going to try. Because she had some wild experiences that, that I can only wish that I could experience. It's just wild stuff that she was doing. And to see that type of joy that brought her, and the storms it took to do that at such a young age. Now, that's something I want you to take a look at these pictures. And I want you to be inspired by it. That's what we're looking for. That's something that I want to see. This you guys want to take it now. Do it now while you got the time. There's a relationship that you're in that might not be the best thing for you. Leave it now. You got more emails of men and women doing that. Taking care of themselves first. Take care of themselves first. And watching that happen, seeing that type of inspiration. An email we got from a young lady that her child, who was 11 years old, wants to travel the country like Gabby did in the van. She's making her parents take her to the Golden Arch. There it is, man. It's like just wild stuff that she's inspired people to do. You know, Gabby is the most amazing person I've ever met. So if you're gonna leave here today, I'm asking that you guys be inspired by the way she treated you. All people. Love knows no gender. Love knows no bounds. She didn't care. She loved people. It didn't matter. When you leave here today, be inspired by what she brought to the table. Because the entire planet knows this woman's name. And she's inspired a lot of women and a lot of men to do what's best for them first. Put yourself first. And do it now while you have the time. I couldn't be more proud as a father. So, okay. Best, just to be clear, Gabby had 4 parents. They weren't step parents. She had 4 parents that genuinely loved her as if she was their own. And this man is one.
It's hard to see behind us that I still see Gabby as this. The world sees this, but like Joe said, this is what I see. This is when I got to blessed to know Gabby. We all got to see our extended family, the Firehouse family, from here. That's what we do. We do funerals, fortunately, and we're good at it. Done it throughout my career. I've written eulogies, I planned these funerals. Not one of them could ever have planned or prepared me for this moment. My grandmother told me that she's going to be 100 next month when we buried my mom earlier this year. Parents aren't supposed to bury their children. It's not how life is supposed to work. But it is an unfortunate reality. I spent a good portion of my life working and trying to earn money to provide for our family and our kids to live the best life. Gabby, at 22 years old, helped teach me that you can always make money. You can't make up for lost time. Gabby loved life and lived her life every single day. Every day that so see her as this child lived her life. She is an example for all of us to live by, to enjoy every moment in this beautiful world as she did. Love and give love to all like she did. Gabby had a tattoo on her arm that read, "Let It Be." The title of the song from a band she loved. Beautiful thing about music is it can mean so many different things to so many different people. There's a verse from that song that speaks to me. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer. Let it be. It's okay to mourn for Gabby. It's okay to feel sorrow and pain. But we want to celebrate her and how she lived her life. We'll need to hold on to all those wonderful memories we shared with her. That will be the answer. Be.
All right, let it be.
You're welcome, Blondie.
Never short of words, but I've been up for days, weeks now with this. The love and support from everybody, from all across the world. It's absolutely amazing. Thank all of you for remembering her and celebrating her. Because this is what it is. It's about celebrating a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. Although there is a lot of evil and wrong in the world, there is more good. There's a lot of good people out there. They're all in this room right now. They're all across the world. We're all the soul. We're all.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The love. Oh my gosh. That brings tears to my eyes, guys.
Hey, gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing. And just thank you for letting us get to know Gabby. What an amazing woman she was. That's all of us, not just here in this chapel today, but
Yeah,
everyone
exactly,
across the
Texas.
country and the world. And so I'd like to just share with you the poem that's on the back of her prayer card.
Oh my gosh.
Do not grieve for me, for I am free. I am the Lord has taken me. Be not burdened with times of sorrow. I wish for you the sunshine.
I know,
of tomorrow.
mine too.
Perhaps
Nobody.
my time seemed too brief. Do not lengthen it with undue grief. Lift up your hearts and share with me the memories that will always be. Again, letting us get to know Gabby and sharing this time with the community and letting us come together as a community but also celebrate her life. And so with that, at this time, we're going to be opening the doors to the public. We will be putting the stanchions in the front here so that there's a nice flow of people coming in. If anyone needs anything at all, our entire staff is here for you. So please don't hesitate to ask for anything.
Unbelievable.
And we're going to continue to stay in our hearts and in our prayers. So thank you.
What a wonderful message those two men gave. But today's the most emotional. I agree, Joy. There's mom and dad right there hugging. Oh God, it just breaks my heart. Oh, just breaks my heart. Yeah. I simply tweet. What part of Wyoming? Simply? Yes, that's her mom. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. What a sad day. It is, Florna. I don't know how they're holding up. I don't understand how they're doing this. I mean, absolutely heartbreaking. Scary because she was almost exactly a year younger than me. Just think how lucky you were, Hannah. Think how lucky you were, Hannah, here just a few months ago. That's what's scary, Hannah. You know, it's Casper. Sure, I played music in Casper. Yep, sure did. Yep. Yep, me too. I'm from up around that area too, Twee. I know, Joy. And I will tell you, Miss Hannah, your mama fought tooth and nail for your safety. I'll tell you that publicly. because she saw what you were going through and she knew it was abusive. Oh, joy in a heartbeat. Me too. Yep, me too. So I love you, Hannah Bobana. Texas says they have so much support from the entire country. Still rough, but I'm sure that's helping quite a bit emotionally. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. They've got so much help from all over the world through this. And yep, that was the best friend. Yes. Yep. I'll tell you what, this funeral home has got their stuff together. They have got this, they put this together. You're welcome, Joy. You're welcome. This young lady will not be forgotten. I can guarantee you that. Yes, mouse toes. Everybody's prayers. Yep. I can't tell you because I don't even know, but I go into Facebook, to Twitter, to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and everyone is talking about this young lady and how wonderful she was. What a bright ray of sunshine she was. How beautiful she was. How supportive and understanding she was. And we're seeing that all over every platform that, I mean, on the news, and the parents are the same way. They called JB over here on WFLA and FaceTiming them and thanking them for putting this out into the public. These people are thanking, the parents are thanking the YouTubers and the news stations for putting this out into public and to talking about Gabby like she's a human being and she's a true victim and how beautiful she was. They're very grateful. They're wonderful people, wonderful people. The father's TikTok. I mean, it's just unbelievable, the support that, you know, people have given them. But you know what? In a way, they have given support to the viewers, to the people out there, thanking them. Justice for Gabby. Yep. Woman in her position may get the courage to leave a bad man too. Yes, exactly. Sandra says, so sad I couldn't hold back. I had to let it flow. Beautiful. My condolences to the family. Sandy, it's okay to do that. Yes, Haya, you can see Gabby's beautiful soul through the videos. Absolutely. Yeah. Folks, if nothing else, like Joe Petito said, if you are in a relationship that is not good, get out. Get out. We just heard Joe Petito say that. So if you don't learn anything else or get anything else out of this situation, at least get that message. Yes, exactly, Bill. Bill said, I died if her mother got up and said something, didn't even realize that was her sitting there, right? And poor Rose, looks like she's in a mess, huh? I can't, I mean, just look at all these people around the mother and the father right now. Yeah, and here comes the public now, and they've got to be exhausted. They've just got to be exhausted after everything that's been going on. She's been missing September 11th, you know. They find her, and now they're going through all of this. They've got to be exhausted. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on here this morning to show you guys what was going on. And I got to write a few notes down here. Oh. Okay. You too, Anki. Thank you. Hey, Marie. You're more than welcome. So now we have the public that is coming in here, that they've been standing in line out there to give tribute to Gabby. And yeah, Bill. Yeah, me too. Me too. So from this point on, I am going to go ahead and get off of here. I've got a few things I need to take care of this morning before I go on at noon. I've got a little bit of research to do and that kind of thing. Ashley, take care, honey. You're welcome, Hillbilly. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in here today. And like I said, if nothing else, you get, you know, any message out there, you get understand anything that was said, remember that if you're in a relationship that is not good, get out. Ask for help if you need it. But let's remember Gabby and that tattoo on her arm that said, "Let it be." So let's pray for healing for Gabby and her family. And Gabby, fly high, sweet angel. And we will see you at noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, I'm going to say, God bless you all. Talk to you.